Hey guys, I'm back. I'm so excited to share with you guys this new video from our adventures to Hualu, Ninh and Chang'an. It was literally one of the best experiences ever. I wasn't really sure what to expect when we were in Vietnam, but this definitely was the best healing moment for me. And when we talk about healing, I'll talk a little bit about my past, where it brought me to today, and how I'm able to still do the things that I love daily. And I just wanted to share with you guys that if I can do it, you guys can too. It definitely wasn't easy. I went from working a 9 to 5 in a monotonous office job as a paralegal assistant, and even though I had great colleagues with my position in my career itself, I just felt so stuck. And it was really hard for me because I felt like back then I lived up to the expectations of a lot of other people, and I forgot to live for myself. Like at one point I thought I wanted to go to law school, and it turned out not to be what I wanted, but maybe it was the universe's timing that things panned out the way they did. Because honestly, look at where I'm at today and what I'm doing what I really love, and being able to enjoy it with friends and family, and just really being in the moment. I owe it so much to this experience.
Rồi, đây này.
Lương cao ơi, nên nhắn lúc sau từ tôi nào là Phụ tao một xí à Ô chí đâu đi à Oh, so funny.
And thanks to this experience, I was able to reflect back on my past and just realize how truly lucky I am. The person I was 5 years ago, I wasn't a happy person. And when I first started out after college with my first big girl job, hopping around from, law firm to law firm, trying to attempt to go to law school. And then, I applied twice and I didn't even get in. And I felt so defeated, but I wasn't ever really sad. If anything, I was just embarrassed because I felt like I had so many expectations to live up to. And that's when I realized that I wasn't living for myself. I kept putting so much pressure on pleasing others that I lost myself in the process. And thanks to this wonderful opportunity created for me by my cousin Amy, when she asked me to come up here back in 2019 to help her for a few weeks, if it wasn't for that one chance encounter, I don't think I would even be where I am today. I would imagine that if I was still stuck back in that small town, working that 9 to 5, getting paid $10 an hour with no benefits, working my ass off for nothing, like doing such a monotonous job that literally made me feel so burnt out and so unfulfilled and so unsatisfied in life, I don't think I would have been very happy. And I want you guys to know that I didn't get a lot of support either. At first, I think the number one thing I always heard was, oh my gosh, you went to college, you got a degree, and then you quit your big girl job just to do nails. How is that even possible? How does that even make sense? But you guys, I'm gonna tell you something. These people don't pay your bills, okay? They don't live a day in your shoes. They don't know what you go through. They don't even know the first thing about what it takes to be an artist. And I'm telling you right now that there is nothing wrong with having a profession in the beauty industry, because guess what? We're all professionals in our own way. We're all craftsmen in our own way. Some of us are intellectual craftsmen. Some of us are physical craftsmen. For me, I'm a little bit of both, as I'm learning to cultivate myself more as a business owner and also as a future instructor, teaching nails, but also teaching more about the in-depth scope of business in nails, and sharing tips and tricks on techniques on how to better your craft. That is something that it takes years of experience to learn, and I'm still always learning every single day. But I just want you guys to know that if you guys are ever feeling stuck or lost, I hope you can take my story as an example that you guys can do it too. It's gonna be hard, and if you don't have a lot of support, just remember, all you have to do is believe in yourself, and all you have to do is try, and then you're already halfway there. And the people that will see your efforts and want to be with you on your side, they're eventually going to follow suit, and you don't have to worry about the other people who may want you to prove them wrong. So thank you guys for listening, okay? I, for the longest time, felt like I needed to get this off my chest because I just wanted to share a part of me that was real and was vulnerable. Because, you know, we're only human. At the end of the day, sometimes I have to remind myself that I'm not a robot. And I hope that you guys can take some inspiration from my story and my history, and you guys can also apply it to yourselves if you are one of those people that are struggling in day-to-day life and trying to figure out what you want to do, find a purpose for yourself, and if there's something bigger out there or something greater out there that's meant for you. Now that storytelling time is over, let's get back to my channel. As you guys can see during our Chang'an boat tour here, I have a lot of footage of us just literally rowing on the river, going through multiple caves. You guys probably saw the film site where they did King Kong Skull Island. According to our boat tour guide, he did say that they are planning to film a sequel. It has been confirmed. That's why, like, you see all those structures being put up in the distance. And you know, I'm excited because I'm a huge action girl. I grew up watching a lot of like action films with my siblings, and you know, King Kong was definitely a favorite. I love all the remakes. I think every single one of them always holds a special place in my heart for different reasons and different like cinematography effects. But overall, it was just such a magical time. I feel like every time we came out of a cave, no matter what bend of the river we were going around, it always showed like a piece of scenery that was something that was like straight out of a film, whether it was like cruising through the Amazon rainforest on the river, or you know, like, of course, like rowing down the Mekong River in Thailand. I would imagine that this experience here in Vietnam was exactly that. So if you guys ever get the chance to experience for yourselves, I highly recommend going to Vietnam, exploring Hanoi, going to Ninh Binh. If you guys want, and you guys want the links for the tour guide we used and the booking company we used, then just so you guys know, we did book ours through KLOOK, which is KLOOK. Let me know in the comments down below and I'll be more than happy to share the link. And KLOOK is very reliable. I was so surprised when we met our tour guide who picked us up from our hotel in Hanoi, and they took us all the way to Ninh Binh. They even provided lunch for us. Well, of course, I mean, we paid for the package, but they made sure that we were well taken care of. They were so accommodating, and they made sure we made it all the way back to our hotel, right to the very front doorsteps. And it was literally just an awesome time. And the last part of this adventure for this day was going up 500 freaking steps to conquer a dragon lying on top of the mountain. Okay, this is called Lying Dragon Mountain. Let me just tell y'all, it seems like it was so far, but we actually literally did climb this mountain in about 15 minutes. Our tour guide said that he does this daily, and he always climbs up the mountain in like 15 to 20 minutes, and it's so crazy because like it's pretty steep. And
We just made it halfway.
literally,
in like 5 minutes.
I probably feel like I was dying the whole
Look
time.
at my
but
view.
I still made it somehow, and I pat myself on the back.
Awesome.
But this view is totally worth it, you guys.
You guys, we made it all the way to the top.
In Australia, it's just there's
I think if you guys, let me see, if you look up there, there is a dragon statue.
So pretty much after we went down the mountain, we went straight back to the hotel, and it was a 2-hour car ride, but I fell asleep the whole way, so there is no more footage. But stay tuned for the next videos.
We made it all the way up, and now we're going all the way back down.